Imagine a fire that did not fear water, a fire that could spread across the sea and turn ships into floating traps. For ancient sailors, this was more than a weapon. It was a nightmare, burning where fire should not survive. They called it many names: liquid fire, sea fire, Roman fire. Today, most people know it as Greek fire, one of the most mysterious weapons of the ancient world. The story begins with the Byzantine Empire, a world of stone walls, golden churches, crowded harbors, and constant danger. Constantinople was rich, and that made it a target. Enemy fleets could surround the city from the sea. If the harbor fell, the empire could fall with it. So the Byzantines needed more than courage. They needed terror. Then came a weapon that seemed almost impossible. A burning substance launched toward enemy ships. It could cling. It could spread. And according to ancient accounts, it could keep burning on water. Imagine the fear on a wooden ship. The night is dark, the sea is moving, and suddenly, fire crosses the waves. Sailors try to escape, but the flames do not behave like normal flames. Water is supposed to save them. Here, water becomes part of the horror. That is why Greek fire became legendary, not only because it burned, but because it broke expectation. The weapon was carefully guarded. Its preparation, storage, and use were treated like state secrets. Only a few people may have understood the full system, and that secrecy gave Byzantium power. Greek fire was not just chemistry, it was strategy. It protected cities, it terrified enemies, it helped a smaller empire survive against larger threats, and it turned knowledge into military power. But here is the mystery. The exact recipe disappeared. Historians have theories, scientists have experiments, but no one can say with certainty this is exactly how they made it. That makes Greek fire different from many ancient weapons. A sword can be found, a catapult can be rebuilt, but this fire vanished into silence. Maybe the secret died with specialists. Maybe it was hidden too well. Maybe later generations lost the knowledge because they no longer understood the full process. And that is the haunting part of lost technology. Sometimes the object disappears, but the fear remains. The memory remains. A flame moving across water, a ship trapped in impossible fire. A secret powerful enough to defend an empire, then fragile enough to be forgotten. Today, Greek fire reminds us of a dangerous truth. Technology is not only about invention, it is also about preservation. Who knows the secret? Who controls it? And what happens when that knowledge disappears? The ancient fire that burned on water was more than a weapon. It was a warning from history. Some discoveries can change the world and still leave almost no trace behind. Only smoke, silence, and a mystery still burning.